Hey, I'm Anthony with the Outwork Agency, and this is Elevate in Minutes, where we provide actionable strategies and insights to your leadership problems. We're back today and talking about how to effectively delegate tasks as a manager. Let's be real for a second. Not delegating can lead to all kinds of problems. We probably all experience this, right? Stress, burnout, overwork, and worst of all, loss of trust and growth among your team. If you're a micromanager who struggles with letting go of the reins like I did earlier in my career, you're not alone. It happens to so many of us, but we have to understand that holding on too tightly can actually hinder both you and your team's growth. It makes things harder for everyone. Now that we got those out of the way, we want to talk about the pros of delegating. Delegating reduces your workload. It allows you to focus on what really matters. It's super important. And for your team, it builds trust, it encourages them to grow, and it fosters a sense of ownership and empowerment in their roles. Delegation, when done right, is a win-win. So we have to get that right off the bat. So next question is, how do we delegate effectively, right? So I want to give you some important keys here. Number one, provide the why. This is super important. I've seen this backfire on many managers in the past. Don't just throw extra work at someone without explaining why it's important. If you don't explain the why, they're going to take it the wrong way. They might feel like you're just trying to offload your work onto them just to give them more work to do. Help them see the bigger picture and understand how their work fits into the team's success. Number two is going to be check in. You have to check in throughout the delegation process. Delegation doesn't mean you just set in and forget it. You want to set your team up for success, so check in regularly to make sure that they have everything they need to succeed. But remember, checking in doesn't mean hovering over them. It's about providing support, not micromanaging. That's what we're trying to get away from also. And lastly, number three, follow up. Once the task is complete, we have to be sure we are not forgetting to follow up with them. This is your chance to offer feedback, to offer recognition, and also mentorship and guidance for this process to be effective moving forward. It's not just about getting the job done, but about helping your team grow through the process. Then from there, you've effectively delegated so you can repeat the cycle as you continue to groom your future leaders around you. I know it can feel hard to let go, especially if you've been doing things a certain way for a long time, but trust me, effective delegation isn't about giving up control. It's about building trust and creating more space for growth for you and your team. There's a ton that goes into what you do every day as a leader. That's why we offer entire lessons on delegation, team management, and other skill sets in the Outwork 180 Blueprint. If you're interested in learning more ways to elevate your leadership, visit us at theoutworkagency.com or shoot us a message to connect. I'm Anthony, and this has been Elevate in Minutes. Keep elevating your leadership, and I'll catch you next time.